Welcome to Push Theory. In this video, I'm sharing 12 daily habits that transform my life and they can change yours too. Subscribe now if you're serious about building your success routine, and let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, entrepreneurs, and especially those of you who woke up this morning, looked at the ceiling, sighed deeply, and whispered, Monday again. This one's for you. Let me tell you something very important. Success is not a gift. It's not wrapped in golden paper. It's not handed to you by a fairy godmother. And it definitely doesn't fall from the sky like mangoes in a storm. Success is not a lottery ticket you buy with your last coin and hope to become rich overnight. If that worked, trust me, I would have bought 10,000 tickets and retired at 25. No, my friend. Success is a routine, a very stubborn, repetitive, boring, frustrating, predictable, but surprisingly powerful routine. Sometimes it feels like brushing your teeth 3 times a day when no one is watching. Sometimes it feels like arguing with your alarm clock and losing every single day. And sometimes, yes, it's even funny, like when I try to meditate but end up snoring louder than my neighbor's chicken. Today, I want to share with you my daily routine for success. But before I do, let me warn you. It's not glamorous. It's not a Hollywood movie. I don't wake up with birds singing outside my window like I'm Cinderella. I don't leap out of bed in slow motion with a big smile like I just won an Oscar. No. Sometimes I wake up looking like I fought a bear in my sleep and lost. Sometimes I check the mirror and even my reflection says, "Bro, you okay?" But still, I win every day. Why? Because I stick to the process even when I don't feel like it, even when success is hiding. Let's break it down. 1. Wake up before the world starts complaining. I wake up at 5 a.m. Now listen, not because I'm not crazy. I don't wake up excited to see the ceiling or to high-five my alarm clock. No, I wake up at 5 a.m. because success doesn't sleep. And even if it does, I want to catch it snoring. You see, by 7 a.m., the internet is already a disaster zone. Complaints everywhere. People arguing about politics, people ranting about the economy, someone somewhere is fighting with their neighbor about who parked in the wrong spot, and of course, someone always crying about the Wi-Fi speed, like their life depends on TikTok loading in 0.2 seconds. I don't want to absorb that energy first thing in the morning. That's like waking up and drinking poison on purpose. Some of you are already thinking, but Jack, I'm not a morning person. Let me ask you something important. Are you a broke person? If the answer is yes, maybe, just maybe, not being a morning person isn't working out for you. Try waking up early. Give it a shot. You might discover the sun rises every day without your permission. When I wake up at 5 a.m., the world is still quiet. People are drooling on their pillows, dreaming about success, while I'm already chasing it. That 2-hour head start is priceless. No noise, no traffic, no notifications, just me, my thoughts, and the peace of knowing I'm already ahead of 99% of people still battling with their snooze button. I'm not scrolling, I'm planning. I'm not gossiping, I'm thinking. I'm not reacting, I'm preparing. Because the early bird doesn't just catch the worm, it also avoids the noise, the chaos, and most importantly, the regrets. 2. 20 minutes of silence. Before I check my phone, emails, or even brush my teeth, I sit still for 20 minutes. No music, no talking, just me in silence. You see, when you're constantly surrounded by noise, you start hearing everything except your own thoughts. This silence helps me organize the chaos in my mind. And I know what some of you are thinking. Jack, I tried meditating once. I fell asleep. It's okay. Try again. If your brain is a messy room, meditation is how you clean it. Success starts in a clear mind, not a cluttered inbox. 3. Drink a cup of hot water like an old Chinese grandpa. No coffee, no Red Bull, no fancy triple shot caramel macchiato with oat milk and a sprinkle of anxiety. Just hot water. Yes, you heard me right. Plain hot water. The kind your grandma used to drink. The kind that doesn't foam, fizz, sparkle, or cost you $5 at a trendy cafe with Wi-Fi and jazz music in the background. Now, in China, we believe hot water cures everything. Feeling tired? Drink hot water. Got a cold? Drink hot water. Feeling heartbroken because your crush liked someone else's photo on Instagram? Hot water, my friend. Hot water. Startup failed and your investors ghosted you? That's right. Double dose of hot water. One for the heartbreak, one for your pride. When I was young, I used to ask my mother, why hot water? And she would say, because it's warm and life is already cold enough. At the time, I thought she was being poetic. Now I realize she was dead serious. You see, it's not just a cultural thing, it's a health thing. Hot water jumpstarts your system gently. No caffeine crash, no sugar overload, no jittery hands like you're preparing for a boxing match. Your body is your first business. Treat it like a CEO. Don't start your day by poisoning your internal economy. You wouldn't pour cola into a Ferrari engine and expect it to run smoothly, so why are you pouring chemical-laced energy drinks into your body and expecting miracles? Start your morning clean, simple, and powerful. Drink hot water like a wise old Chinese grandpa, calm, centered, and slightly judgmental of everyone else drinking iced coffee in winter. Hot water may not be trendy, but success isn't about trends. It's about timeless principles. And hydration. Hydration with honor. 4. Read like my life depends on it. I read every day, at least 30 minutes. Books, articles, business reports, sometimes even random Wikipedia pages. One time I read about how penguins propose with pebbles. Very romantic. I told my wife, why did I buy you a ring? I could have just thrown a rock at you. But seriously, reading is a habit that compounds. Let me ask, how much time do you spend reading versus scrolling? Most people feed their brain with junk, clickbait headlines, gossip, negativity. Your brain is like your stomach. If you eat trash, you feel like trash. So I read things that stretch my mind. I learned from people smarter than me. Why? Because success is not about being the smartest person in the room, it's about being the most improved. 5. I exercise, but not like The Rock. I don't go to the gym and lift cars. I just stretch, do light cardio, or go for a walk. Sometimes I walk around my house like I'm thinking deeply, but really I'm just counting steps to reach 10,000 on my fitness app. Physical movement unlocks mental clarity. Some of my best ideas didn't come when I was sitting at my laptop. They came while I was walking, sweating, and avoiding a barking dog in my neighborhood. Remember, if your body is tired, your brain will give up early. Don't let your health be the reason your dream dies. 6. I plan my day like I'm playing chess. Every morning, I write down 3 things I must do. Not 20, just 3. Too many of you write long to-do lists, then feel bad when you only finish 2 things. You don't need more tasks, you need better targets. I ask myself, what will bring me closer to my long-term goal today? What will reduce my stress next week if I do it now? What will make me proud tonight when I go to sleep? Then I do those 3 things. No excuses, no distractions. I treat my time like money. You should too. You only get 24 hours. You can spend it, invest it, or waste it. 7. I work in blocks, not chaos. I divide my work into blocks. 90 minutes of focus work, followed by 15 minutes of rest. This is called the Pomodoro technique, but I call it the Jack Ma style. Why? Because I'm Chinese. If we find a system that works, we improve it, copy it, and sell it to the world. That's how Alibaba was born. But seriously, your brain needs focus, then rest. Work hard, then walk around. Work hard again, then talk to someone. Don't just sit and suffer for 8 hours straight. That's not noble. That's how you die early. 8. I say no more, then I say yes. I protect my time like it's a baby panda. Every day someone wants a meeting, a call, a favor, a coffee, quick advice. If I said yes to everyone, I'd become poor, tired, and full of other people's dreams. Learn to say no with confidence and kindness. I say, thank you, but I can't commit to that right now. This is not aligned with my goals. Let me recommend someone better for you. Saying no is not being rude. It's being responsible. Success is built on focus. Focus is built on what you refuse to do. 9. I celebrate small wins like I won a gold medal. If I finish a task, I celebrate. Not by throwing a party, but maybe I take a walk, eat something I love, or dance like nobody's watching. But my wife is always watching and laughing. Small wins build momentum. Big dreams are achieved through tiny victories repeated daily. Many people only celebrate big milestones. That's like only breathing once a year. Me, I celebrate every time I grow, even just 1%. 10. I reflect before I sleep like a wise old monk. Every night I ask myself 3 questions. What did I do well today? What could I have done better? What am I grateful for? This routine keeps me humble and hopeful. It reminds me that no matter how big I get, I'm still learning, improving, evolving. Sometimes I realize I wasted time on useless arguments or unnecessary stress. Other times I see progress I didn't notice during the chaos of the day. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. If you want to be successful, don't just live. Learn from how you live. My strange habits that work. Okay, now let me be honest. I have some strange habits, but they work for me. I talk to myself in the mirror like a TED Talk. Sometimes I even clap for myself. I write emails to myself. Subject line, Dear Future Jack. I wear the same type of outfit every day. Less decisions, more brain power for important things. I take stupid ideas seriously. That's how Alibaba started. If I waited for people to believe in me, I'd still be teaching English in Hangzhou. The truth about success. My friends, success is not magic. It's not luck. It's what you do every single day. Your routine creates your reality. Don't wait for motivation to come from heaven. It won't. Motivation comes after motion. Wake up, move, act, learn, fail, reflect, repeat. The secret is boring, but the result is exciting. So build a routine that serves your dreams, not your distractions. If you want a better life, start with a better day. One day at a time. One habit at a time. Until one day people ask you, what's your secret? And you'll smile and say, there is no secret. I just do what others don't do every single day. Thank you. Now go build your routine for success. And please, drink some hot water